This video needs to be made, badly. I'm getting tired of seeing all over social media and in people around me the use of vapes and Juuls. The amount of use and the culture that is spreading around these things in high schoolers and college-age kids is something that needs to be addressed right now. This video is going to be addressed directly to teenagers, my age demographic, because we are the generation that is causing this problem, and I can't sit here and let it happen anymore. Something needs to be said to try to put a stop to this now. And to make this clear, I have no personal agenda in making this video outside of wanting the good of my friends, my classmates, my acquaintances, and all teenagers and young adults across the country. Anything I say in this video is out of love and with the best intentions in mind for everyone. So for anyone who is unaware what vapes or Juuls are, although I am making this video for people who probably have experience to know what they are electronic cigarettes, which have a chemical liquid that is vaporized and breathed in and absorbed and then blown back out, just like smoking cigarettes. The original intent of these was for people who were addicted to the nicotine in cigarettes so that they wouldn't have the harmful effects of tobacco, right? But now, for whatever reason, it is becoming increasingly popular for high schoolers and college-age kids to use vape pens recreationally. Why? Because it's the culture. People see other people doing it and they think that it's cool. But I just have a really hard time understanding this. Why is that cool? Why is any form of smoking considered cool? Like when you walk into your local shopping mall and you see people standing outside smoking cigarettes. Is that cool? There is no rational appeal to vaping other than the fact that people around you tell you that it's cool. And then you go with the crowd. Well, at least I'm not smoking cigarettes, you say. Vapes really aren't that bad for you. Well, you might actually be right. There is not any defining evidence of any significant harmful effect of vaping. But is nicotine healthy? Is addiction healthy? Because most vape liquids contain nicotine, just like cigarettes, and you become addicted to it, just like cigarettes. Seriously ask yourself if you are okay with having an addiction. Are you okay with being a slave to your vape? Because that's really what an addiction is. You're restricting your freedom because you are, in a way, controlled by your need for that substance. I was just reading this morning with a Bible study. From a Christian perspective, Romans 6:16 says, "If you present yourselves to anyone or anything as obedient slaves, you are slaves of the one whom you obey, either of sin, which leads to death, or of obedience, which leads to righteousness." The more you turn to your vape or to your Juul, the more you become enslaved to it. And as the passage says, that leads nowhere good. It just leads further and further into dependency. And as I said before, really think about why do you do it? Is there really any legitimate, rational good that comes from vaping? Because if there is, I can't think of it. And if nothing good comes from it, why do it? Because our lives are supposed to be a pursuit of the good, of true happiness, of ultimate love. And if there's anything that deviates from that pursuit, then we should be able to cut that out of our lives. And on top of it all, maybe the most important thing, even though vaping might not be as bad as using other substances or smoking other things, you are still buying in to the substance culture. Even though vaping might not be as intense or as harmful as smoking other things, you're still promoting the substance culture, which leads to worse, more harmful things. And that is something that we can't stand for. My friends, don't give in to the culture. Don't do things just because everyone else is doing them. Use your freedom for rational thought. Use your moral base. And think about the effect of your actions before you act. And if the message of this video today was for you, start today. Right now, liberate yourself to think freely, to act freely of the substance culture, and right now, join a greater movement toward a culture of personal good and personal health. And by all means, if you disagree with anything that I've just said, I want this to be an open discussion. I want different perspectives. Leave your comments down below so that we can figure out what is best for everyone to make this right.